Adolescent Diversion Project. Juvenile rehabilitation is a crucial factor in the reduction of crime among juveniles, and a diversion program provides juvenile offenders with a positive alternative to the juvenile court system. To help in the reduction of recidivism and to prepare juvenile offenders for success, there must be a comprehensive approach of both rehabilitation and intervention designed to target the individual needs and risk factors of each youth. According to the review of the literature, research has shown a concurrent theme on the topic and the type of rehabilitation programs that will be successful in the reduction of recidivism in juveniles. Evidence-based treatment programs that offer therapeutic services while implementing a restorative approach have proven to have more success than the more traditional approach of increased sanctions. Listed in the Office of Juvenile Justice Model Programs Guide as an effective evidence-based program, the Adolescent Diversion Project is a strength-based program that has proven success in attaining its intended goals and outcomes of reducing juvenile crime and recidivism of young offenders between the ages of 13 and 15. Because the ADP is a university-led program and has proven to be effective by more than one study, it is a significant program that should be evaluated with the consideration of replication in communities and universities. The goal of the Adolescent Diversion Project is to offer an alternative outcome to formal processing of juvenile offenders through the juvenile court system and to prevent future delinquency by increasing family attachment. Through positive intervention strategies, youth who participate in the program will have a chance of an overall better outcome in life. The program will also help to safeguard the community against escalating juvenile crime. Juveniles participating in this program were referred by the courts and had committed offenses of person, property, and larceny. The Adolescent Diversion Program began in 1976 with a partnership between Michigan State University and the Ingham County Juvenile Court and members of the community who recognized the need for intervention in the escalation of crime by juveniles, as well as a need for reducing the cost of formal processing through the courts. The goals and the effectiveness of this program hinges on the concept of increasing the accountability of youth in the family and engages them with positive individuals such as mentors, while also fostering a connection to the community. The knowledge base of the university allowed for the application of the theories which form the basis and goals of the program. The program operates under the application of the social learning theory, which implies behavior is learned through the interactions with the immediate environment where the juvenile interacts on a daily basis. Since behavior is learned, rehabilitation of these young offenders is quite possible. A belief of the ability of this program to work is one where participants retain residence in their own environment, where the onset of their crime began. This program consists of 18 weeks of intense one-on-one specific intervention and research outcomes have demonstrated that this is a best practice solution to reduce recidivism. The juvenile offender work together with trained college students or change agents who apply learned techniques and practice under the guidance of a faculty advisor. Trained therapists also provide individualized therapeutic services on the specific needs of the juvenile. During the first 12 weeks, assistance in therapy and behavior modification is addressed, as well as help in development of positive family relationships academic, social, and communication skills. Since the implementation of this program, it has been reported that 4,125 youth have been diverted from the local juvenile courts in Ingham County. And in a more recent study, youth who received services through the ADP program had a 22% recidivism rate as compared to a 32% rate for diverted youth that did not receive services. In addition to the juvenile offender being a recipient of a program that really works, the community became safer due to less crime. The practical application of proven knowledge and findings of Lips's 2009 research on the effects of intervention programs for juvenile offenders has helped to prove that the Adolescent Diversion Project is in concurrence with the evidence of successful juvenile programs. The research was innovative in defining the characteristics of a successful program and helping to answer the question of what an effective juvenile rehabilitation program looks like. This body of research advocated an approach which is practiced in the program, which is personal development through restoration, skill building, counseling, and multiple coordinated services. This research, in accord with the Adolescent Diversion Project, believes that it is the duty and obligation of juvenile agencies and systems to improve the outcomes and meet the needs of troubled youth. Because the juveniles participating in this program will have one-on-one guidance through the 18 weeks, the participants will have immediate access to the services that are needed to help in their rehabilitation and to attain positive outcomes once released from the juvenile justice system. To replicate and implement this community-based project, a partnership with the university and community will have to be established, along with the participation and support of various other stakeholders. These stakeholders will include university students, faculty advisors, members of the community, juvenile court judges, court officials, probation officers, and family members. The participating juvenile offenders will have to be referred by the courts and will have to participate in 18 weeks of intense intervention practices and case management. Methods of research will be modeled and replicated after the original research. 100 youth will be randomly assigned to the ADP program and paired with the college student, or assigned to regular court processing without intervention. This will result in two groups, an ADP intervention treatment group and a non-treatment group. To determine if program goals and outcomes are reached, a 2-year follow-up will be conducted. To obtain results of the program, data will be collected using self-reports, interviews, and police and probation reports. A reduction in recidivism and delinquency is the primary goal of the juvenile justice programs, and the Adolescent Diversion Project has proven by research and practice to be beneficial foremost to the rehabilitation of juvenile offenders as well as stakeholders in the community.